Hi. What are your impressions of Sweden as a hard rock nation?
All right, I'll say my impressions. There pretty much isn't a harder rock nation than Sweden. When you got an annual event like Sweden Rocks for 20 years strong, where it's practically a national holiday in this country, that speaks volumes about the heavy metal and hard rock community. They're fucking amazing.
Okay, more questions?
Good.
Hi, this is Sasha from Croatia. You officially have an album called Love is for Suckers, but you act like you don't. So please, it's a fantastic album. I don't know why you ignore it, never play songs.
Funny you should mention it.
Okay, what's your name again, dude? What's your name?
Sasha from Croatia.
Well, Sasha says we should play something for Love is Suckers. Want to do it tonight?
All right, tonight we'll do it for you. For you.
All right, Sasha. Only because you asked.
I don't think it was that they didn't want to, but being that I wasn't on the album, Joe Franco's another great
You
drummer.
weren't?
No, I wasn't. You remember that?
No.
I think out of respect for me, which I have no problem playing it, I think out of respect for me they didn't, but being that it's such a big album out here in Europe, the guys had said, "Age, would you?" And I said, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, we wouldn't play songs from records that band members here weren't on. We're not Kiss.
Oh.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry. Did I say something wrong?
Mr. Snyder, last time you was here in Sweden Rock, can you say anything about the Oriental mat?
The Oriental hat?
Mat.
Are you talking about Chinese people?
Was there Orient?
Your stage
Oh,
rug.
the stage.
There was an Oriental rug on the stage.
Give us.
Yeah. You were laughing your ass off on the
Yes,
stage.
well, I don't know. All I ask for is a little piece of carpet so that I don't slip. And for some reason, the fucking idiots in production think that I want something decorative. And they want to make this, I don't know, statement. I mean, so it amazes me. It's just black, just for anybody listening, black, 8x12, it's fine. It doesn't have to be paisley print or Oriental carpet.
And it doesn't have to fly.
Do you know what it means it was in Swedish? Do you know what it means?
No, what does it mean?
Oriental food. Mat, it's food.
Oh.
So you thought it was you're buying an Oriental mat.
Oh, okay. That's the beauty of not speaking the language. The things you say by accident are sometimes very funny.
Hi, I have a question for you. I read for the cultural audience here. I wonder, how do you look at the development of the freedom of speech since you made the famous movie in the 80s until up to date?
Question is wondering how I look at freedom of speech, the state of freedom of speech since the 80s and the Senate hearings. It hasn't changed. There's people who are still trying to take away our rights in America, and it's just a matter of who's in power. When the more liberal people are in power, well, that's not even true. It was the Democrats, Jay, who started the whole. It's a little silent down there at the end. But you know, it comes and it goes. It's a constant battle, and Jay.
I mean, philosophically, America is at a crossroads right now, really bad. As you all know, you read the papers, you watch the news. It's kind of messed up. No one's talking to each other, and that philosophy is working its way to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court tells us how we run our lives, and if it gets any more conservative, we're going to move over here to Sweden. At least I will.
Well, we all just hate the government, that's all. We really do.
Hi, I have a question for Dee. You recently released your new book, Give Me the Mic, Shut Up.
Yeah.
I wonder, was it a hard piece of labor for you putting all those stories together, as you have a lot of stuff to tell?
Yeah, but I'd rather talk about stuff. I'm here with the band. That's my solo stuff. So I'd rather talk about stuff with the band.
But
yes, it was. I did it myself, and it took a long time. And I'm grateful. Thankfully, JJ always kept a journal of things that happened. So I would constantly call him and going, "What happened next? What happened next?" So I consulted with Jay a lot.
Okay, thank you. Well, can I ask another question?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. Then, which will you be performing songs from all the Twisted Sister records tonight?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we will. You should understand, Sweden Rock really, fundamentally, is the most important festival historically for us. It's the one that introduced us back to the reunion. So we came here in 2003, and it started us. And in 2009, it was amazing. I mean, if you were here in 2009, it was really one of the best shows we've ever played in our lives, in our history. And it just continues on, and now they asked us to come back a third time, which I don't know how often, except for Europe. Maybe they play every week, but it's amazing to play in Sweden Rock. It matters so much to us, and it matters to be really good here. So we try to cover everything when we're here.
Our goal, not suck tonight.
Our goal is to not suck tonight.
Besides the Sweden Rock Festival appearances, what has Sweden meant to Twisted Sister throughout the years?
It's a real honor to play here. I mean, the way people admire us, it's really humbling. That's the only way I can put it.
Well, it's also the biggest record per capita. It's the biggest record-selling country in the world for Twisted Sister. All right, per capita, we sold more records in this country than any place else. So it's kind of interesting. America's huge, yes, and England helped break us, yes, and Sweden legitimized us in Europe. That's how important Sweden is.
And in America, where it's sort of a flavor of the month thing. You can have had great records in the past. It's like, what have you done for us now? In Sweden, there's always a respect for every artist for what they contributed, what they've done, and that's a great thing.
Okay, more questions?
Your jam with Sebastian Bach last night, was it planned, or how exactly was it planned?
Last night I wound up on stage with Sebastian Bach when he played. Sebastian is a huge Twisted Sister fan. And I've never had the opportunity to see him perform because he usually opens up for us and I'll be getting ready. So I was here yesterday signing books, which I'll be doing tomorrow again. And I had a chance to watch Sebastian's set. So he asked me to come out on stage and they started playing We're Not Gonna Take It. So we sang a little of that and then we did Youth Gone Wild. It was not planned. As a matter of fact, when he came, said, "Are you coming out? Are you coming out?" I said, "Yeah," but I turned to my minder, the tree over there, and I said, "What the fuck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going out there," but it turned out to be, I don't know, anybody was there. It was fun. It was great, and Sebastian had an amazing set last night.
Hi, my name is Eugene. I represent the Russian magazine Rock Arapo. And a question about your book. Your first book was released in Russia. Russia was only one country beside America who released your first book. So have you any plans to release your new book in Russia?
Yeah, again, I don't want to sit here and talk about Wonderful Me. I do that too much. I'm here with Twisted Sisters, it's our night, but yeah, my first book, Teenage Survival Guide, came out. It's a standard book in Russia, and yeah, I expect that the new one will be out there as well in the future.
I think it's my turn. Hi, I'm Henrik. I'm a huge fan since the first day days. I'd like to thank you for a great. You're throwing a great party. It's the music. It's all about the music. Thank you so very much for coming to Sweden. And, it's all about the music.
I love that question.
Thank you so very much. It's not a question. It's my opinion. Thank you so very much.
Now, you're going back to the old days, right, Jay? If you want a party, you hire a Twisted Sister. We know how to bring the party. You want to destroy a club, hire a Twisted Sister.
If you want your bathroom redone, hire a Jay.
I think in our history now, because there was like the time we played in the clubs for years, and there was a lot of, we talk about what the bar scene was like, and then we talk about what the time was like in our lives when we released the albums and we were going on tour back in the 80s. But you know what? This really is the best time. Because number one, we didn't really think we were ever going to be here. I mean, we never thought that we would get back together. If you think about it, there are only 5 bands in the world with the original lineup that are touring. That's Aerosmith, ZZ Top, Rush, Motley, and Twisted Sister. The only bands touring with their original lineup. Okay, I know. Asia, but who cares? Okay, anyway, so that in and of itself is unique. We weren't supposed to be doing this. So this really is the best time. And every time we go on stage and every gig we play is the greatest gig of our lives. And tonight will be the greatest gig of our lives as of today. I promise you that.
Hi.
Oh, I remember you.
Brazil?
Yeah, that nut from Brazil who moved to Trondheim. Go ahead.
Yeah. I wonder, when are you guys coming with a new album? It's going to be a new album? When?
No. No. People keep asking that, and look, if there was a really the hardcore fans, yes, they would love it. But beyond that, there's no radio station that will play it other than the occasional metal show. There's no TV show that'll put a video on. There's not really any welcoming for the new Motley Crue record or the new Kiss record. It's just their hardcore fans. And when they play songs, and this is wonderful, and you should take notes, people, I call new songs the bathroom songs. Because when you're on stage and you say these words, we're going to do something from the new record, suddenly everybody has to go to the bathroom. Or get a beat. You see the people leaving. That and the drum solo. But
Or the bass solo.
Oh, bass solo.
That's why there is none.
But so, and, you know, I mean, it's the people like you who would love it. Unfortunately, it's not, the masses are really not interested. They want to hear the old stuff. And Twisted, you know what? We got some great stuff. We have fun doing it. The people enjoy hearing it. So why not give the people the music they want to hear that they know, including Love Is for Suckers tonight?
Because if you take away a song that everybody wants to hear to play 3 minutes of something they don't know, they go, what the hell happened? I came here to see that song and they played some bullshit from their new record. So we save that and we just give you all the songs you want to hear. All the time. And we play it the right way. The way you want to hear it. Because we're entertainers and you people are out there and we want to entertain you, man. It's really simple.
No jamming.
No jamming. No extra notes. You have to pay more for that. No extra notes.
What Swedish rock bands do you know of?
ABBA?
ABBA? Europe.
Helicopters.
Hardcore Superstar. Well, I got their wristbands. That's the only reason why I know.
So they gave you a lot of clothes.
Yes, they did.
Europe.
Yes, Europe.
Yes, Europe.
Hi, my name is Ronnie. I'm on the radio station, Swedish metal radio station #1. Now it's hard rock on English. I'm just wondering about the old band from the old videos.
Yeah.
Does it exist? Or
the old van?
The old van, yes.
Oh, the
From
van.
under the
Oh,
late age.
we can't stop rock and roll. Right?
And
It's in the UK.
do you
Somebody stole
have you
that.
any ideas who's gonna steal it?
They stole the van. Yeah, we brought it back to New York and somebody lifted it. Yeah. Wasn't pretty.
You can't trust anybody.
Are you gonna get it back, or are you gonna fix it, or you're gonna leave
I
it
don't know.
to...
It's probably on eBay somewhere.
We got like much nicer cars now. You should see my shit. It's great.
Shiphoos exists.
Almost blew up.
Shiphoos, have you thought about Shiphoos?
They flew us all the way to England.
You a
to
Twisted
put-
Sister band.
We got into that. We flew all the way from England, from the United States. They said, you're going to make your first big video. And we were thinking a big production. And they give us this piece of shit van from the Bronx, basically in a lot. It could have been in New York, so we could have saved the trip and the money. And it doesn't look anything like England at all. It looked like something out of our neighborhoods in New York City. So I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I mean, that was really the great idea. And the dude with the wig with the head exploded with the volume control. Yeah, that's what makes 80s videos so entertaining. Doesn't it?
I got that van. It has a big black Chevy in it now.
Nice.
We almost got blown up in that.
Yes. Oh, you're right.
We almost died, so we couldn't.
That's true. We almost
Almost doesn't count. Okay, any more? Motorhead's going on soon.
Besides Sweden and Sweden Rock Fest, maybe people don't know here that you are very huge in Germany. Especially you are almost a home band at the Bang Your Head Festival. Right, fantastic. And can you tell me what do you think? Why is it possible in Europe and not possible in America?
They're stupid in America.
There's a real big, seriously, culturally, European countries subsidize music events as social events, artists. They don't do that in America. You have just promoters out there trying to make a living. So because Europe really prizes, the arts, they help the promoters. That's why we come here and play all over Europe, because these promoters here get help from all your governments. Maybe that's one of the reasons why all your governments are in trouble right now. But the fact is there really is a very big difference between how Europe operates and how the United States operates.
We just like to say we don't know him. Apparently Scandinavia seems to be doing quite well. But also, the European promoters seem to understand how to do a festival. In America, we do a festival, it's Woodstock, and people are dying and getting raped. I mean, they really there are a couple of successful festivals, but as a rule, they just can't seem to do it right. And, Bang Your Head, Whack In, Sweden Rock, and a ton of others throughout Europe, every year for decades, they know how to do it, they do a great job, people have a great time, and nobody gets hurt.
And they price it correctly. Yes. They really make it so everybody can afford to do this, because we did the Arrow Festival in Holland a couple of years ago. I was telling a friend of mine in the city, I said, in one afternoon you had REO Speedwagon, Kansas, Journey, Def Leppard, Whitesnake, Motorhead, Kiss, and Twisted Sister for 79 euros. They went, oh my God, I would pay, I would love to do that. I mean, you can't do that in America. That's an amazing lineup. That just doesn't happen in the United States.
Fans are more dedicated. Yeah, you know something? The European fans, and I mean all over Europe, I got to say you guys are much more dedicated than the American fans, And I'm an American, but you guys, that's why we're here all the time. These shows are a success, and it's because of you guys.
Hi, it's me again. I wonder what...
How you doing?
Hi.
Good.
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, great.
Yeah. I have a question. Looking towards the future, what can we be expecting of Twisted Sister in the future?
Facial hair.
As you see, I've already started. So trying to get it down to here.
Joining ZZ Top.
For me personally, I can't believe that, I don't mean this negatively, that we're still here performing at this time in our lives. I didn't plan life past 35, so 57 is fucking crazy, man. So I don't know what to tell you. We'll be able to do it at 58, 59, 60. And eventually,
I'll tell you that.
Gravity will win. Gravity will win, yes.
Okay, now we're going to have the final question.
Final question.
Hello, I'm Romy from France. Do you have a word for your French fan?
Speak up, we can't hear.
Yeah. Do you
Louder!
Do you have a word for your French fan?
Oh, a word for our French fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do we speak a little? Just because I'm JJ French doesn't mean Okay, yes, my French fans. Hey, JJ says, hey, how you doing? What's up? I don't know, listen, we haven't played a lot there. They put on some amazing shows. The Hellfest show was one of the best shows we've done. That was an amazing. We're going to come back there. Again, the same thing. The promoters knew how to do it right. They gave a lot of great music to the fans, and they had a great time. I feel bad for those little townspeople who never saw that many motorcycles in their life. But
this is what we learned. In the 80s, we were not so big in France. We stayed away from everywhere. We were maybe 4th, 5th on the bill at a festival. We were gone for 15 years. We come back, we're headlining the festivals. We're going to go away for another 15 years, and we're going to headline stadiums, okay? So that's our plan. We're going away, we're coming back doing stadiums at 70 years old.
Thank you very much for coming. Big applause for Twisted Sister.